Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And as the match between Manchester United and Tottenham starts, I'm watching it on silent mode. We'll take a look at Predator 2. So just before this, I had done the review for Predator. So this afternoon, I wanted to watch Predator 2. And from the jungles of Central America, you now come to the concrete jungle of Los Angeles, and more precisely, late 80s and early 90s Los Angeles, which is a hot, sweaty mess, and lots of cars blasting, lots of explosions, lots of gun violence, lots of Colombian versus Jamaican drug cartels fighting with each other, lots of swearing, lots of shouting. Yeah, so this is Predator 2, came out in 1990, another sci-fi action film. This time you have Danny Glover, no Arnold Schwarzenegger in this film, Gary Busey, Ruben Blades, Maria Conchita Alonso, Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton has got the privilege of being, I think, the only actor who's been killed by an alien as well as a predator. And you have returning as a new predator, Kevin Peter Hall. And this is supposed to be set 10 years after the end of the first film. This basically sees the police officer, I believe he's a lieutenant, Lieutenant Michael R. Harrigan, and his team battling a very deadly and technologically advanced alien predator. So alien, well, you know what I meant. Not the alien, but an alien species member called the Predator. So it's 1997 supposedly in this film. Los Angeles has got a terrible heat wave, and they've got this turf war between Colombian and Jamaican drug cartels, shootout. The Predator seems to be watching it and enjoying it, and he kills off a couple of them. This leads, and the Lieutenant Harrigan actually sees something, and he's suspicious. And then later on, there's things that only cops in America and what do you call special agents and detectives and you have captains all shouting at each other. But basically the Jamaicans then go and invade the Colombian drug lord's house. It's a penthouse, beautiful place, while he's having sex with his mistress, and they murder him. But the predators actually follow them there, and he kills all of them instead. In return. And but he leaves the woman alone. Harrigan's team comes over there to the scene, and they find there's a lot of similarities between the crime scene that they saw earlier and the Colombian massacre, with the flayed bodies and corpses lying over there, hung up in the air. And well, you have the special agent, the FBI this time, special agent Peter Keyes, and his team comes and throws them out, and they take over the crime scene. Unfortunately for one of the cops, what is his name? Danny Archuleta. He comes in to do some of his investigation on his own, and fortunately he is killed by the predator. There's also a shootout at a subway station. They are ambushed by the predator, who kills Lambert, and kills several people, but he spares Detective Cantrell. Detective Leora Cantrell, played by Maria Conchita Alonso, because when he does a scan of her, he realizes that she's pregnant, and as a form of respect, and honor, he doesn't kill women who are pregnant, at least women who are pregnant. Harrigan and the Predator have this final shootout between each other, along with Keyes. Keyes also dies. He's trying to help Harrigan, but he's also killed. And finally, it is the Predator and Harrigan chase each other on a roof. They clash, and the creature's forearm is severed by Harrigan with a disc that actually belongs to the Predator, and he falls into an apartment. This is the part that I actually remember quite a lot. Before I ever watched this movie from beginning till end, I remember this particular scene where he falls into the bathroom of an apartment, and then he uses some equipment to try and fix, cauterize his wound, and then there's this old lady who tries to see, and she's got no clue what's happening, and luckily she doesn't actually get killed, but her bathroom and her apartment are mostly very badly damaged. Harrigan goes behind it and goes to this a spacecraft. He chases the predator to a spacecraft that's hidden underground, and starts fighting with him, and eventually kills him with the disc. And just when you think his ordeal is over, several predators decloak, but he's not going to be killed. The leader of them, who's an elder predator, gives Harrigan an antique flintlock, as the rest of them lift the dead body, and they go inside the ship. As the ship starts to start, Harrigan escapes off to the surface, and he meets up with the rest of the CIA, as the FBI team, and even though they weren't able to capture the creature, Harrigan says that they're going to be back, and of course they'd come back, as we see in the movie. So that's basically Predator 2. I forgot to mention for the previous movie, so I'll mention both of this. Yeah, this movie was made on a budget of roughly $30 million and only made around 57.1 at the box office. It was given mostly negative reviews, but later on people have appreciated the movie quite a bit, critics as well as fans like myself. The first Predator movie, the one that came out in '87, was made on a budget of around $18 million and made roughly $98.4 million at the box office. This one isn't as great as the first one. In fact, I don't even care about the drug lords and all that stuff, the cop things and all that. I just want to see, Danny Glover basically chasing the Predator and them both fighting it out. That's the part that I really like, with Gary Busey's character also adding to the fun aspect of the fight. Also want to mention there is a couple of other actors who have small roles in this film but are pretty noteworthy. You have Robert Davi plays Deputy Chief Phil Heineman. Adam Baldwin plays Agent Adam Garber, a member of Key's task force. Kent McCord from the original, not the original, but Battlestar Galactica 1980, plays Captain Brent Pilgrim, who is Harrigan's immediate boss. And I think that's basically it. Anybody else of note? I think that's it. Other than these actors, Ruben Blades, where do I know Ruben Blades? Oh yeah, he's in several other things that I've seen on television especially. So yeah, that's basically the whole film. It's, like I said, it isn't as great as the first one, but I do enjoy this film as well. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. More for the latter half of the movie, which really gets pretty interesting, and I really like that as well. Unfortunately, this is the last appearance of Kevin Peter Hall as the Predator, because he died, I think, pretty soon after this movie. He died the next year. So yeah, that's a real sad thing. So 7 out of 10 is not bad. Shall see you again in the next review coming up pretty soon.